This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Welcome back. It's another Bob and Tom Extra. This is Christopher. Not only is the Bob and Tom Show live every weekday morning, but every afternoon we'll give you a little extra in case you missed anything. On the big show today, Star Wars talk, Reunited, and Jar Jar Binks. On the way in just a minute.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Because Progressive offers discounts for paying in full, owning a home, and more. Plus, you can count on their great customer service to help you when you need it, so your dollar goes a long way. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save on car insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
Tim Wilson.
It's just Monica trying to get a Pentagon job. It just goes to show it ain't who you know. It's who you blow.
If you missed something yesterday, maybe you'll hear it now. This is Bob and Tom Extra.
I'm a failure as a father.
All right.
I don't know, but I walked in here, went to get some iced tea in the break room, came back in, and Josh, Jason, and Willie are arguing about some obscure Star Wars dork festival. What are you guys
Nerd
talking
fest
about?
in here, man.
I believe, and Willie, correct me if I'm speaking out of turn, you brought up the show The Acolyte, and you were just asking if I had seen it, and you said that you enjoy it.
And you're going into the minutia of dorkdom.
It was pretty nerdy.
Arguing about whether so-and-so is alive in this universe.
It was nerdy, but is it all that far from when you and Godwin in the green room talk about what strings?
Don't you dare bring up the Beatles. It's a religious experience for me.
Well, no, I mean, I've heard even worse, or even more obscure.
And even just old guys talking about movies makes me angry because they all hate Marvel and they all hate Star Wars, but they all love James Bond. And it's like, that's just our version of this. It's
of course.
It's a big, fun action movie.
Willie?
Yeah.
Is there a pussy galore in Star Wars?
No, Dad, there's not a pussy galore in Star Wars. So
I rest my case.
There's a Princess Leia.
Sure,
yeah.
The gold bikini.
Hot.
It was super hot.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I have a thing that I might do as a joke that I was thinking about, and then we just started talking about the Star Wars world in a more general sense. It got a little nerdy.
Is this a television show, The Acolyte?
No, it's a slide presentation. And
what could be is it a movie? I don't know.
It's a TV show. It's got the guy from Squid Game in it, the main guy. It's got the gal from The Matrix. She's in it as well. It's cool. I really enjoy it.
Carrie Ann Moss?
I don't know if that's her name or not. The gal that's she's scary and she has short hair and she wears a trench coat the whole time.
Ooh. Do they have the predecessors of Jar Jar Binks?
Oh, I have not seen it. Are there Gungans in it?
I have not seen a Gungan yet, and I wish there were more.
Jar Jar?
I love.
They're very noisy.
Jar Jar was a Gungan?
The Gunga din.
Yeah, it can get rough. Yeah,
1 year.
Boy, that is.
Thank you. I'm done.
You have to do crosswords.
See?
You have to. There's a lot that you have to do.
Oh boy. You know better. You know better.
I love the word din.
Yeah, I do too. You never hear it said.
James Taylor uses it brilliantly in a song.
Yeah, you wrote it right down.
Oh, seriously, that's the most obscure thing I've ever said in my life.
I don't know about that.
Not even close.
No.
I love Jar Jar Binks. I'll die on that hill. Well, it was funny. Added some spice to those dull movies. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to the sports desk. Are we still doing that?
Oh, hey, yes, we are. Stupid world record.
Oh, I love this.
David Rush has reunited with Jonathan Hannon.
And it feels so good.
Yeah.
That's right, Jonathan.
Oh, yes.
Hollywood Hannon.
Who's responsible for this turd?
Peaches.
You mean Peaches and Herb?
What about this?
Monsters out there, leaking in here, all sinking and no power. When they use a thinking, we say.
Oh, man, is that great. Jar Jar. Now, I ask you this.
Yeah?
I'm going to play another piece of audio from Jar Jar.
Please.
And you tell me if it's the same audio or it's new audio.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Monsters out there, leaking in here, all sinking and no power. When they use a thinking, we say in trouble.
Oh,
That's
how do you
the
understand
same.
that?
Is that the same?
Same audio. Exactly right. There's no way of telling. It could be different audio.
Ugh.
That's all he does. You want to know about that?
What's wrong with that?
Everything.
Why?
There's a lot wrong.
It just wasn't particularly funny.
But people have accents. I know that we live in
That's
a world.
not the issue.
That's not the
I know that's the issue
no.
for some.
You
But
just
to-
want to make
yeah.
fun of how people talk. You
No,
can't
would
do
you-
it.
the way people talk is joyful and beautiful. Having a different accent is great.
I agree with
But this new political thing where you have to all talk like you're a newsman.
That's right.
I agree with you, Tom, but this is it just wasn't funny. And it has nothing to do with the accent for me. He stole.
Couldn't understand
his
it.
number one tagline. How rude was stolen from a little girl on Full House. Which, by the way, that wasn't funny at all.
Okay,
now is this the same Jar Jar comment or is it a different one?
Let's see.
Excuse me, but the most safest
That's Wayne's World.
would be Gonga City. It's where I grew up. 'Tis a hidden city.
Boy, I could listen to him talk all day or run into traffic. Either way.
He is just sort of a medley of comic relief.
I kind of like the way he looked.
Excuse me, but the most safest place would be Gonga City. It's where I grew up. 'Tis a hidden city.
What's wrong with you? You like Jar Jar Binks.
I thought it was adding a little spice to it, otherwise dull.
Where were we?
We were talking about the importance you guys are ignoring of Hollywood Hannon and David Rush reuniting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And you don't like this song by Peaches and Herb?
I'm fairly convinced no one actually likes this song.
How
It's a
dare
commercial
you?
sounding thing.
It is. That is. I mean, that's. Wait, Tom. I don't believe you for a second.
You don't like it.
That's my MO. You're just figuring that
And
out.
is it Herb or Herb?
Herb.
I think
It's Herb?
There's no one named Herbert.
I think there is.
Is it President Herbert Over?
In England, they'll say
No,
that.
it's Herbert
not
Hoover.
your garden.
In your garden, do you say herbs or herbs?
Say herb.
I say herbs in the garden.
Herbs in the
Yeah,
garden.
but
Herb in the
Herb.
bedroom.
My dad's real name was Herbert.
Like KFC's, the herbs and spices.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And
You
then
know-
the man's name is Herb.
Herb, yeah.
Yes.
Herb.
There has to be a porno movie called Herb and Spices with like 3 chicks and some guy named Herb.
Herb and the Spice Girls.
Everything, the answer to everything is not there must be a porn for it. Okay?
No, but that's the sad thing. I've discovered, talking to Josh, that there is.
Talking to me.
Now he hears everything and it's certain it's the truth.
Anything you can
him.
think of, they've done a pornographic version of it. It's pathetic.
You know, Herb was a policeman.
What? Herb.
Peaches and Herb. Huh?
Herb.
What is it?
Herb.
It's not Herb?
No.
That song had to be...
He was a policeman.
That song was huge.
It was very...
Tom, I'm going
doesn't make it right.
I'm going to Pornhub.
Oh, gosh.
No, I'm going...
Was Peaches a perp?
I'm going somewhere else. I forgot there's an issue in this state.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to X videos.
Oh, Pornhub is closed now?
We can't get on Pornhub here?
On June 27th, check local time zones and states. You're going to have to put your ID in to verify your age.
So in some places, yeah.
It's not a notification that I got yesterday at 5:30.
How do you put your ID into a...
The same way you do it when you're like ordering booze online. Take a picture of it, confirm it.
Oh,
why do you ask the worst, stupidest questions?
I didn't. What,
how do you put your ID into a computer?
Is there a slot in my computer I haven't seen?
I don't understand.
But what I wanted to do,
Did you hear what he just said? Is there a slot in my computer to swipe my card?
You remind me of that Zoolander scene where they're trying to bang the information is in the computer.
This explains a lot.
And they start to rip the computer apart.
He's at home on Amazon trying to feed money into the CD-ROM.
Yep, he sure is.
Now you know why we couldn't buy water in Des Moines.
No joke.
Good God.
I wanted to see if there was Jar Jar Binks porn.
What did you say?
Excuse me, but the most safest place would be Gunga
What is the
City.
name of his people? The Gungas?
Yeah.
The most safest place.
Squeeze me.
Jar Jar Binks porn.
Well, there's got to be.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Is there Star Wars
Please
porn?
tell me it's Jar Jar? Jack?
This is one of the funniest, greatest things I've ever seen. And we can show it. I'm going to send it to Jason to get this to get this up there, and we'll post.
You can show it.
I'm not even laughing. It's so funny. You know what I mean? Like I'm astounded.
Well, don't tell us. I won't.
You're a student of it. It is something that needs to be.
Yeah.
Is there a pun?
No, I wish it was something like it's all Binks on the inside.
Yeah, that's good.
Something like that, but no.
A jar.
The name of it is just Slave Leia Jar Jar Binks Bondage Harness.
Okay.
That's all. But
is Jar Jar?
Thumbnails,
is there a sex? Jar Jar? Is he or she is a boy or a girl?
do they say whether or not?
I don't think we do. I don't think
I
he's a
assumed
guy.
it was
I
a
thought
guy.
it was a dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I always assumed he was male, but I don't know.
You don't know.
They neutered him, and he became a ball jar.
That is
Binks,
so silly.
when they put his gonads into a sealed jar.
Gosh.
Could we get back to the importance of Hollywood Hannon reuniting with my buddy David Rush?
David Rush, Jonathan Hannon reunited to break the Guinness World Record for the most behind-the-back catches in 1 minute, team of two.
And Mr. Hannon has moved to Michigan.
Okay,
Following
great.
Jonathan.
David Rush lives in Boise, Idaho.
Where'd they get together? Which state did they pick?
You'll see if he reads this.
State of boredom.
Thanks, Pat. You're
Following Jonathan's move to Michigan, which Tom's already gone over.
What's his address?
David traveled to the Great Lakes State. Oh, the Great Lakes State.
Oh my!
To attempt the record with Jonathan throwing up. David managed to catch a total of 26 tennis balls behind his back to beat the previous record of 25. The latest record brings David to a total of 177, meaning he's near his goal of holding the most Guinness World titles. How
What's the goal?
fascinating is that?
What's the
181.
Oh, he's
To break the
close.
record, the pair had to stand nearly 10 feet apart, with Jonathan kneeling in front of. Oh no! Wait a minute. Hang on a second.
What?
And he's
With
got-
Jonathan
What's his
needing
record now?
Everybody's attention.
to throw tennis balls one at a time over David's head to be caught behind his back. They broke the record during an assembly at Jonathan's.
It's really cool.
It's not.
I hate it so very much. I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, come on.
But the most safest place.
I hate it.
It's Jar Jar and Herb.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just glad they're friends. They're back together. Now, I understand, because you guys are impressed by nothing, the fact that David is a world record holder, one of the greatest jugglers of all time, that they're going to be doing this with bowling balls next week.
Oh, well, now that's really
because there are several cases where the tennis ball hits David in the head.
Apparently, we have the photo of the Jar Jar Binks porn clip.
Okay.
That is about to be presented. Okay.
So it's a
lightsaber.
It's a guy with a lightsaber and some kind of harness. He's got the mask.
It's just
with the Jar Jar mask.
Loose-fitting Jar Jar mask on a man's body.
Is that a gay thing, that harness stuff?
Well,
No,
I'm sure.
not necessarily.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
It can be, but
Looks
it
like
can also be for straight
like
people.
a gimp suit or something.
No.
It's got a big hook, so you can hook the guy onto a pole.
I'm going to hook you onto a pole. Okay.
Well, you look at how silly that is.
That is
silly. Thank you.
Is that getting? Is that
Look
getting?
at the set direction. Look at that.
Is that getting somebody excited?
I mean, they need to paint the walls.
Can you tell when you look at that Pornhub? Does it tell you how many people have viewed that?
Maybe. Yeah.
That looks like somebody's
basement,
back porch somewhere. What the hell?
Christy's right. No, it does look like a basement that hasn't quite been finished getting redone.
Yes, Tom, it has so far. I don't know when it was posted. Okay, it was posted 1 year ago, it says. It has 677 views.
All right, so...
and it has a rating of thumbs up of 75%.
That's good.
So...
I bet it jumps up. We need to check on it
There's one
tomorrow.
comment.
Yeah.
And it's pretty. It just says, "Well, I'm reading this verbatim. Well, new fetish unlocked." Somebody really took to it.
Let's see, where were we?
Willie and Josh's affection for Star Wars is the same as Tom's obsession with West Side Story.
Yeah.
Oh, I get that.
That's from Jody in Charleston, South Carolina.
Totally correct. I understand. No, I kind of walked into they were having a really ultra nerd.
Yeah, Christy even yelled at us.
My God, please stop with the nerd conversation.
I can't disagree with you. They got pretty nerdy.
A new study finds eating cheese may play an important role in healthy, happy aging.
There you go.
Researchers analyzed data sets of 2.3 million genetically diverse peoples to identify stronger aspects of healthy aging. They discovered that people with better mental well-being tended to be healthier as the years went on, which makes sense. A higher intake of cheese as well as fruit was one of the standout contributors to those who had high well-being scores.
This study paid for by Velveeta.
So cheese is good for you.
Oh, no.
Seriously.
No.
Aren't you embarrassed?
It is embarrassing. But Tom's not laughing at the joke. That's what some people miss. He's laughing at our unhappiness.
Yes, that's exactly what.
Yeah.
He's doing it just to get a reaction.
Jeez, it's infedible.
It's infedible.
Feta.
What does that even mean? It's
What is
infedible.
I don't know.
What is infedible supposed to be?
Also, incedible is right there.
You better come up with a
I like
word.
incredible better, Willie.
Cheddar.
But
Congratulations.
what are you trying to? What's the pun?
What's it?
Josh, of all people, when you hear that cheese is good for you,
I don't believe it. You guys believe this?
I'll make you feel better. Pizza counts.
What about... No, you said it's a Gouda for you. I got that. Lame at best. But what's the word infedible?
Feta cheese.
Right.
Yes.
What are you?
Get the feta part.
What-
What's infetable
What
mean?
word are you trying to say for infedible?
Incredible, right?
Incredible.
Oh,
Incredible.
You're such a monster.
A monster.
hey, stop it!
Wow, just when I think it can't get any worse, there it is.
I can't believe that this is upsetting you.
You can't.
You do this every time we have a cheese store.
You can't bear it.
Oh man! Even
Provolone. See? You just yell stuff sometimes.
There's a Hallmark movie about Cheese. Have you seen that?
I haven't.
Oh, it's a very sweet little film in France. A girl goes to France and falls in love with a cheesemaker. Yes.
There's a
La
porno movie.
fromage.
There is.
It's called Cheese Whiz. Combines two fetishes.
I can't believe I'm laughing.
What two fetishes?
Let
That'd be
him,
I don't
just
know what
let
the
him
your
enjoy.
golden shower.
A cheesy crotch and a golden shower.
Do you suppose when they do porno still pictures?
It's porn.
Porn.
It's not porno.
They say to the lady, "Can you spread that out a little bit and say cheese?"
Say cheese.
Maybe that's why we say cheese when we have our picture taken.
No.
It's because it makes a natural smile.
Makes your
The long mouth.
smile.
Yeah, that's
cheese.
What do you think of?
You
why
don't
do
go
you think we said
cheese.
that?
Right.
Yeah, that's why they say. That's why nobody goes. They say oboe. They want to smile.
Cheese.
Yeah, say cheese.
Okay, that's interesting. Wonder who thought
You
of
just now are finding this out?
Never thought about it till just now. Who do you suppose thought about that?
Everybody
Mr.
but you.
Polaroid. I don't know.
Guy that worked at Sears.
I just looked around the room. Chick was rubbing his eyes. Christy was going, I don't know. Willie had his head in his hands.
Yeah.
Ace is fashioning a noose. Godwin's calling his ex-wife just to have a better conversation.
At the very least, you should say you're sorry. But you won't.
This is a study that proves that cheese is good for you.
Oh, God.
We should all be happy.
You believe this?
It's one study. How many times have you heard cheese will clog your arteries?
Not your arteries, it's your bowels. But the point is,
Well, no, it can also clog
Be
your
careful.
arteries, dude.
Don't argue, guys. It's both.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and say cheese is terrible for
love
you because everything in moderation is great, but it's not.
that's how I feel about heroin.
It's not.
If only.
It's not a health food.
Every other
No.
Saturday, smack.
Well, that's willpower. If you can,
I put it off a week at a time.
I only do it at parties.
That's it for another Bob and Tom Show Extra. Catch us on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. For Bob and Tom Extra, this is Christopher. Take care, everybody.
Expert entrepreneur Ed Milet is on a mission to max out your life.
I exist here weekly so that you can make your dreams come true, become the man or woman you're capable of, and then pay it forward.
It's time to get laser focused on peak performance.
Clarity equals focus, and focus equals success. That's what I'm here to do every week with you. Max out.
The Ed Milet Show. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.